guys, welcome back to my channel, the channel of Crystal Moon. I'm Crystal. How are you guys today? So I'm coming to you straight from my laptop. The reason why I'm coming from my laptop, because it's just easier to upload this way. It takes shorter amount of time, and I really wanted to get this content out to you guys. So if the quality's kind of I do apologize for that. But we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to run from Aries all the way down to Pisces, go straight through the wheel. And just see what energy is kind of surrounding you now with the new moon coming into play. And that's it. There's no time frame on this, so let's begin. All right. So what do we have for Aries spirit? You know that if it doesn't resonate with you, to go check out your rising and your moon sign as well. It may resonate with you over there. Keep in mind this is a general message. So there's so many people in this world. You're not going to hit everybody. But if it does resonate, to you, I hope that it brings you, insight and reflection for you to make the choices that you need to make. Okay, so that better serves you, because it's all about, facing the things that we need to face and, making those choices that are going to better serve you, to bring you closer to your higher self, to bring you closer to your true self. Okay, so let's get started with Aries. Thank you, Spirit. What do we have for Aries? What do we have for Aries? Thank you, Universe. Thank you, Divine. What do we have for Aries? Okay, so the overall energy here, the overall energy is the Three of Wands. So I'm definitely feeling like you are ready to embark on a new journey here. All right. I feel like you've been given a lot of thought, a lot of contemplation on what direction that you may want to go, Aries. I feel like with the Queen of Swords here and the Ace of Swords, there's a definite feel of, trying to gain knowledge in something, trying to move towards something, being clear on your path and where you want to go. Yes, you want to have happiness. Yes, you want to have fun, but I see there's a lot of hard work that's going to be, involved in the situation. All right. I see that you kind of are, wanting to build something for yourself. You're wanting to um, bring some kind of financial gain towards you. If you're not already in a job, I feel like you're going to be trying to figure out ways to move towards something where you can bring in income. All right. I feel like this is a calling towards you, that that this is something that you want to be doing. You've thought about it. All right. You've looked at it in every direction that you possibly could. You've looked at every angle that you possibly could. And you're really just tired of just sitting down. You're really just tired of waiting for something to come in. You do realize that this needs action. Okay. You've come to the idea that this needs movement. This needs action. We have, in order to get the things that you want, in order to make the plans and ideas that are in your mind come true, you're going to have to take steps forward. That's why the Three of Wands is here. The Three of Wands is looking out, just looking at the ideas that you have in your head already. Okay, you got the Ace of Swords, you have the Queen of Swords. So, and it's like, all right, I need to make a move. What move am I going to make now? All right. It's going to take work, like I said. But with the Queen of Pentacles here, you want to feel grounded. You want to feel like you have some type of stability behind you. You want to bring in that money that's yours, that you can say, I've earned, I've worked for, I've done, and that's okay. You've had a lot of fun in the meantime of what you've been doing, but this energy is like done. We're not here to just have fun anymore. Yes, you're enjoying the things you do, but it's time to move into something more serious. That's what I'm feeling like, something more serious. You've been patient, you've been waiting, you've been giving it a lot of thought. You've been, scaling out the road to where you need to go so you can get to the light. Okay, so you can get to your idea. All right, so when I'm looking at this card right here, you see there's a path behind there. So it's almost like I feel like feel like you've been paving your way to move towards that sun. All right, which And the hangman card, like the halo that's around them, I'm feeling like it's that same energy. So now that you've changed perspectives, now that you've seen something differently, looked at all angles, thought things through, got the clarity that you needed, now it's time to work. Now it's time to move forward with it. You know this because you have the judgment card here. You finally made a decision to make that step forward. So, Aries, move towards what it is that you are so clear on that you want to go for. I'm feeling like it is a job. It is some kind, like I said, it's something that brings an income. It could be anything creative. I'm getting like a sense of that maybe if you're starting your own business, okay, to follow up with the procedures that need to be done. You've done your research, checking off everything, knowing that where you need to stand and how to move forward with it, and then take that action towards it. And that might just be for some of you. So I do feel like with the new moon and Taurus coming up, definitely take that energy. Okay, because the bull is very headstrong, it pushes through, and take that because I feel like you're going to, if you harness that, you'll make a lot more strides in getting through this process of whatever it is that you're trying to begin. And I see, I do see success in it as long as you put the effort and the work into it, okay? Because you have to put the work and the effort into it. All right, so Pisces, I mean, not Pisces, Taurus. So I always begin and say from Aries to Pisces, and then it's like, oh, Lord, I always want to say Aries to Pisces. All right, so Taurus, what do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus? I hope you guys are doing well. Taurus. All right. Okay, Taurus. So overall energy here is you have the magician. Okay. So, which is really awesome. So, creative mode. Once again, trying to manifest things, trying to get things going, getting things started. Um, I am feeling a little bit Taurus for you that you've been like on this path of a little bit of struggle. Okay, you've been feeling a little lonely, you've been feeling a little bit like left out. Like I'm getting a feeling that you also want to make moves towards something, okay, and you want to make them quick. I'm feeling like you have a little bit of impatience behind you. I have the Emperor card out as well as the Eight of Wands. Definitely giving me a vibe because Emperor's Aries energy, and they can tend to be a little bit impatient. So I'm feeling there's an impatience somewhere, tired of waiting. You're just tired of standing around. You're tired of just waiting for something to come by. Um, and I think you're wanting to move out of this energy of feeling kind of lonely, feeling kind of like, oh, well, who do I have? And I mean, I hate to say it, Taurus, but I feel like there's has been a sense of a little bit of pity party for you in some ways in the past. And I'm not saying that this is the energy now, but I'm getting more of like this is like a recent or past energy. You just having a little pity party for yourself. You're wanting to move, you're wanting to go, but it's like you're not really taking the steps. You're getting really impatient. But I feel like the reason why it's not that is because you haven't really sat down and really thought the things that through that you needed to think through. Okay, you're really feeling on of emotions. You want the happiness. You want to go. You want to move towards something that's greater than where you're at. Okay, that is what I'm feeling here with the Three of Wands. You're wanting to move somewhere greater. You want the happiness. You want, the fulfillment, the wishes that you want to come true. But you've been kind of stuck. You've been kind of held back and you've been doing, I mean, not been doing, but you've been feeling that just like left out. And it's like, I'm really getting like a feeling of that you're feeling sorry for yourself, okay? Like, and I don't want to say that in a mean way. I'm just saying like, the woe is me, the like, gosh, you've been in down moments, okay? That's what I'm feeling. You've been in down moments, Taurus. Things have happened. I feel like, thinking about things, trying to get things clear, it's just not there. Like I'm just not getting it when I look at this card. And I know this is the Queen of Swords, and I understand she is in the upright position. But when I look at this card and I feel she is just so freaking confused. Like she's aggravated. She's just not even having it. Like it's like almost like just get out of my face. I just don't even want to think about anything right now. I'm just trying to deal with whatever this, thing is. I'm feeling that way. You have the Queen of Cups out as well. So I'm getting more of a feel with her that you are in your emotions, okay? You are feeling a little bit sensitive. You are feeling a little bit like Taurus, you're just in that energy. And I'm saying this because I'm feeling it. Like I'm sensing it. You are just in this energy of, will anything get better? Will this work out? And this like sense of heaviness, okay, and somewhat of sadness, um, but eagerness there. There's eagerness and there's impatience because you're wanting to move. You're wanting to move, and I feel like you're just allowing yourself to you're holding yourself back, okay? You're holding yourself back. You are holding yourself back from moving into the direction of where you want to go. You want to be strong. You want to go, like I feel it. Like you want to make these moves. I just feel like you're nervous, okay? Or you're just hesitant, okay? You're just hesitant for something. You dream of it. You want the wish. You see it. It's like it's there. But you're just staying in this mode. So because I feel like here with the magician, you're wanting to create, you're wanting to bring the better things towards you, but at the same time, you're just not getting past whatever this is. There's something that's keeping you stuck, okay? There's just something that's keeping you stuck, okay? That new moon in Taurus, if to harness this energy could give you the power that you need, okay? It could. Um, okay, behind the magician you have the three of cups, and I'm just getting, and then behind that you have the devil. So there's just something that's there that's just you're not letting go of. And I feel like, Taurus, you need to let go of whatever this is that's keeping you in this energy of feeling lonely, of feeling down, of feeling whatever. I feel like with the three of cups here that's over the devil, it's like you put on a face, you make it appear like you're something. And it's funny that the magician's there too, because the magician can be an illusion as well. It's kind of like you're putting a face on for everybody to make you feel strong, that you know what you're doing, that you got it. But Taurus, like deep down, mm-mm. Deep down, you're holding yourself back. You're holding yourself back. I'm okay. Just because this is going to be a little extra for you, Taurus, I'm going to see what advice there is or what more clarity I can get from your situation here. Because I don't want you feeling, I wish you wouldn't feel that way. You have the ability to move in the direction you want to once you get past the worry, you know, in the frustration. Okay, what do we have for Taurus spirit? Okay, you got the wish card that came out. Okay, so you can get your wish. All right. And the magician and the fool again. So there is this, you can receive this. You can get the wish fulfillment that you want to move forward into the direction and get out of that energy for sure. Okay. We have the magician again. Okay. So it's just taking that time to create, taking that time to make the steps, manifest it, think about it, really think about it, envision the direction you want to go in, and then go in it, and then take that chance with it. Okay, that is what spirit is telling you. So in this new moon that is coming up tomorrow, harness that energy, use it to your advantage. It's in your sign. Okay, it's time to make changes. It's time to open up new adventures for you, and close out all that, let go of all that stuff, and start moving towards the new things. All right, take that chance on that. And I promise you, I really feel like once you take that chance, you will have the power that you need. All right, you will have the power that you need to get you where you want to go. All right, relationship, this, you know what this says to me? You're not alone no more. You're not going to feel that feeling of loneliness, Taurus. So move towards this. Okay, take that chance. It's here and it's time. All right. Yes. All right. Oh my gosh, that was really intense. All right. So that was for Taurus. Now we are moving on to Gemini. Gemini. All right. I like Gemini. You know that. I keep saying that every time I do do a video. Gemini. Gems. I should come out with a song, right, for Geminis? No. No. I ain't gonna do that. No. All right. Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? Yeah, I can keep singing that. Don't you like that tune, guys? Gemini. No. You're probably like, shut up, Crystal. We don't want any singing. We're here to see the cards. All right. So, what do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. Whew. I'll tell you what, that Taurus energy got to me. Okay. Okay. Gemini. Gemini. Ooh. Gemini. Okay, so looks like to me, shoot. This is very familiar. Like I'm feeling okay. So Gemini, you definitely, I'm getting, okay, there's partnership, right? Maybe you're in a partnership. There's something going on. There's some kind of connection there. All right. But why is it that I feel like in your head, in your mind, I'm just getting a feeling of you're just, the person's there, whoever this is, whoever it is. It doesn't have to be a significant person. It doesn't have to be a husband, boyfriend. Okay, this doesn't have to, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't even have to be about love. Okay, it could just be a connection to someone, family, friend. Hell, it could be a stranger. Okay, for all I know, that you just met. Okay, but there is a person, and you are not quite sure. I'm feeling like you're not quite sure of where their intentions are, or what's going on. Okay. But I do see that there's some kind of partnership here or whatever. I'm not really getting a feel like this is a love reading percent. I feel like this is just, honestly, this is just an extra message off to the side. Okay. Because I don't feel like it's relating to these other cards here. So you have the Two of Cups and the Seven of Cups. So I'm feeling like you have a person, of course. There's like somebody that's involved. There's just somebody around you. And I feel like you're not really knowing what their intentions are towards you. Maybe you're weighing out things, what's going on, or maybe you're just trying to, like there's just someone there that, God, there's just someone there that around you. I'm trying to pinpoint it. There's just someone there that's kind of like you're just unsure of. Like that's all I'm not. Like I don't know if they're just shady or what, or maybe they're just trying to do something behind your back. They're thinking of things that how they can, trick you in some way. I don't know. Okay, that's just a side message. That's a side message. Okay, but Gemini. Other than that, so what I am seeing here for you is there's definitely going to be a change that's going to occur. Okay, during this time and possibly through this new moon in Taurus, there's going to be a change that is happening. I mean, you've already been going through this. I feel like going through this, revamping of yourself, renewing of yourself, feeling good about yourself, just high vibing, feeling good because you have made this change in yourself that brings stability towards you, knowing who you are. Your emotions are in check, honey. Like your emotions are there, your intuition is high. It's the King of Cups. I'm getting like, don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. I know where I'm at. You're not gonna fool me. I know the direction that I need to go in. I definitely see that, for the happiness for you, for yourself. So with these two cards together, I'm getting the feeling of, you see where you're at. You know what makes you happy, Gemini. You know what makes you happy. You know the things that fill your heart, the things that bring you blessings and abundance, okay? And you know that because your intuition tells you that. You're not going to sit there and let anybody stand in your way and tell you otherwise. You're holding that cup, you're holding whatever. What is this that he's on? Like, this guy is just like foot down. You ain't gonna fool me no way. Like I know what I'm doing. I know how I feel and I know where I'm going. All right. You have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles out. So, this could be some kind of, relationship that you have, in some way, like foundational type relationship, somebody that you're possibly building up with, could be in business. Um, just because you got both aspects here, but this could also be you, within yourself, within who you are, the divine masculine and feminine of this energy, and you actually honing in on both of them. So it's bringing you a lot of stability, a lot of grounding to where you're at. Feel like, yeah, I feel like, definitely strong stability here, rock solid, making moves, going towards what you need to go to. Very strong. Like I'm getting very, very a strength feel from here. Um, you also have the Page of Cups here. So with this energy, which is funny because I feel like it just stands out to me. It just stands out. It doesn't really go with it, but th- I feel like there's something that's going to be coming towards you, in the future. Like there's going to be something that moves towards you, a new opportunity. I just feel like it's a new opportunity, not necessarily love, but a new eye opener, awakening of some sort of, because you've been in this stable energy right now where you're honing in the masculine and feminine of yourself to bring the stability, or you're partnering with somebody perhaps. Okay, you're definitely emotionally stable as well. You're very knowing of where you are and how you feel and what you want to move towards. Okay, you've changed, you've became this new person. So this new outlook that you have, Gemini, is just, I feel like you're like, I honestly feel like you're invincible. Like nobody's gonna get to you, right? Nobody's gonna come to you, nobody's gonna get to you or anything like that. But with this Page of Cups, I feel like somebody is going to try. Somebody is going to try. All right. There's going to be some kind of offer that is going to be made towards you, but the offer that is made towards you is very sly and sneaky. And maybe it is going back and relating back to this person right here, that I feel like spirit is warning you about, that there's just somebody around you that is not is trying to do something, okay? And I feel like that Page of Cups is gonna come towards you, and they're just gonna be you're gonna trick you. So just keep your eyes open, Gemini. Keep your eyes open for the person or whoever it is offer opportunity, just make sure you do the work to realize and know where to have all the information so you can make the best decision possible, okay? Because you are invincible right now, and I feel like people see that. They see that. They know that. And when you are in your power and you are on that top, that is when people want to come and they want to drag you down. And they will try and they will be sneaky about it. Okay. They will be sneaky about it. They will be deceiving about it in some ways. So, anyways, that's what I got for you, Gemini. I don't know. Hopefully that helped. Okay. Now, moving on to Cancer. Let's go, Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? What do we have for Cancer? Cancer. Look, I'm singing for Cancer now. See, Gemini got me singing, and now I'm singing. Okay. I mean, now I'm singing for Cancer. I like totally stopped mid sentence or end sentence and even finish it. Just a Gemini fun fact. It's because I think since I have Gemini influence in my chart, that's why I just stopped mid sentence and I just stopped talking. No, I'm random. I keep giving Geminis a hard time. I'll stop. All right, what do we have for Cancer? We are focused on Cancer right now. Yes. Yes, Cancer. Let's see. Spirit, what do we have for Cancer? Cancer. What do we have for the Cancer? Ooh, I see some swift action coming in. Who you going to be talking to? Ooh, and when you talk to him, I see some changes. Okay, Cancer. So I'm seeing for you, Cancer, that it's time for you to like say whatever it is that you need to say, get it whatever it is that you need to get out, stop holding back. As soon as you say something, as soon as you're clear and you move into the direction of where you need to go in order to make your point clear as possible. Okay? Because you have the Knight of Swords, and I'm seeing like gung ho, go say what you need to say. Okay? It could be good, it could be bad. I don't know what it is. All I know is truth. All I know is the truth that whatever it is that you need to say. And this is going to prompt you into a new beginning of sorts, okay, with the death card here. I'm feeling like it is going to ignite a newness with you if you haven't already began that, okay, if you haven't already said what you needed to say and standing in your truth and been who you are, however. But I see like, like a newness, a rebirth of some sorts, because that is what death card is, but you're just evolving into you're just shedding the old and starting anew. I see that, you are definitely working on something, okay, and building something, trying to build some sort of foundation here. You have the Three of Pentacles and the, what is that? The Page of Pentacles. So I'm definitely seeing a new start in something, new foundation. I feel like, when you made that change of rebirth for yourself, you started yourself on this track of building something. Maybe it's just building your character in a different way. Perhaps it's just being just a different person, a different you to build solid foundations with people and relationships that, you know, weren't there. I feel like your perspective on where you were, you realize now that that wasn't something that you wanted to stay in. So you're now changing, you're now moving, you're now evolving into something else and building this new foundation. And perhaps it's with other people, or perhaps it just pertains to other people. Like maybe you were closed in or something. Maybe you were, a little petty. I don't know. And now it's like, why am I going to be like that? I don't need to be like that. That was so immature of me. That was just not even cool. I got the, Page of Cups for you. And, I'm thinking that was maybe an immature maturity about you, about yourself, that you now realize that you can't go along with that. Like, it's time to grow up in a way. Like, I've got to grow up. I got responsibilities. I got things that I need to take care of, this, that, and the other. I can't be wasting no time with, these people that just want to play games all the time. So will you communicate that towards them and said, hey, look, up front, blah 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 blah, whatever it is that you need to speak your truth on, and and it revamped you here and got you going in a new direction of yourself, building the foundation, establishing relationships with others that are more stable, that are more authentic, that are more real. Um, but I feel like, with these cards here, with the Six of Wands and the Page of Cups, you were just with a lot. You were with or surrounded in the energy of just, like boasting, just very, just, I don't want to say negative. It's just petty, like petty energy. Like, like, who cares about that kind of stuff? Like, why are we worrying about things in this nature that really is, there's so much more things to worry about, that are things to look at or study or whatever, like more serious things. So you definitely had to walk away from that. And I see that. You definitely had to walk away. You definitely had to get to somewhere that wasn't just so petty and chaotic, or and maybe you had to walk away from a person. I don't know. Maybe there was a person in your life that brought this pettiness or this sense of drama, like, because that's what it feels like. And it's like, you're standing your ground, you're gonna hold back, you're gonna row away, but at the same time, Cancer, you're gonna say no, like, you're not coming. Okay, like, I said what I had to say. Okay, I said my piece. I had to say what I had to say. I'm making a change in my life, in my situation, whatever it is, my work environment. You're making that change of who you are. And now it's like, I'm leaving. I don't want to be around this energy no more. I don't want to be around the petty game playing, just the drama. And now you're moving away and you're standing your ground for it. You're not coming back. You're too busy trying to build a foundation here, start a new thing. Okay, you don't have time for people to come in and throw monkey wrenches in your plan. Okay, you're being very focused with this new moon here. It's going to drive that focus even harder. So go for it, Cancer. And that is what I have for Cancer. All right. Oh, and by the way, I didn't say this, but you have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom, your overall energy. So a shift, a change, something has began. I mean, come on, guys. I can't make this stuff up. I'm just joking. I mean, I'm playing around. But anyways, that is what I get or feel, sense. Good. I'm proud. I'm proud of you. I'm just going to say that. Whatever you're doing, go for it. Get it done. Okay, Leo. Leo, 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 you are up. I'm getting hot. I turned on the fan, but it's still not as great as I want. Not as cool. All right, Leo. What do we have for Leo, Spirit? What messages do we have for Leo? I'm sorry, but I just remember, like, as a Gemini, if I didn't show you your overall energy, did I? I don't know if I did. Of course it would happen in Gemini. My brain is just not there. Okay. Well, if I didn't, I do apologize. All right. What do we have for Leo? Leo. Okay. Sorry. What the heck? Okay. What in the world? Sorry. Hold on. No. This is what happens when you're not real. Okay. Leo. Oh. Ooh, my back, guys. Sitting in this chair. I need to straighten up my posture. Leo. One more shuffle. Okay. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Overall energy, Leo, is the temperance. Okay. So I'm definitely feeling, there's patience involved here. You'll be having to be patient about something for sure. I also am feeling like, there could be spirit guides, angels around you that are guiding you in this direction of where you are going here. So I'm definitely seeing a spark. Okay, you're getting a spark, Leo, of creativity, of ideas, of things in that nature. You're at this stage of where you're ready to take action. Okay, you have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Okay, two energies here that are very eager, okay, that are very eager to go, go, go and get things going. So I'm definitely feeling you're in a mode of drive. You're like you're getting that drive. Okay, you're wanting to make things happen. Maybe there's a sense of impatience or something because I feel like there's possibly a lot of these things that are going through your mind, these ideas, the creativity, and maybe you're not being able to execute where how you want to execute. You're not being able to get the things out that you want to get out for whatever circumstances that surround you. Because I see that you've been in a lot of you've been in a lot of waiting, okay? You've been in a lot of resting, okay? Who hasn't been? We've all been kind of just stuck, right? But you've been in a lot of resting energy, okay? And I'm getting that sense of impatience in some way because you've had these ideas in your minds, you have these things that you want to do, Leo, but you're just not able to get them out. You're not able to move into that direction just yet, okay? So this mental clarity that you have here, this, with the Ace of Swords, I'm really getting a feel that you're ready to share whatever it is that you have been thinking of, that you've been creating, that you've been conjuring, manifesting, whatever it is in your mind to admit to whatever it is that to give out, like you're ready to share it. Okay. That's what I'm feeling with the Ace of Swords. You're ready to share it, but you're having to not. You're having to wait. You're having to rest. It's not being permitted. I definitely feel the impatience, like, because I'm feeling it, like I'm really sensing the impatience, like the frustration of you wanting to get this stuff out and going, but you can't do it. But that's okay because I feel like in this sense it is teaching you a lot, and I know you are learning a lot. Okay, and maybe in some sense you might be wanting to move, in this direction, but generally overall there's a direction you want to move in and you're just not able to move in it, and it's not because of you, it's just because of whatever circumstances that surround you that is not letting you to letting you be able to move in that direction, but it will in time. I feel like, like I said, with the temperance here, with patience, okay, and just being guided by, the divine, I feel like in universe, this is a lesson that it's kind of being taught to you, and it's patience, okay? It's patience, Leo. It's patience. All right. Um, and I'm sorry. I'm just really feeling like I feel the frustration behind it, and it's like, dang it, gosh, come on. Come on, spirit. Come on, universe. Why do I have to be taught this now when you're so ready to get these ideas out? You're so ready to get it going. You got it. You're ready to share. But it's like, no, you gotta wait. I'm not letting you yet. You have to learn something here. You have to learn that patience is key. All right, Leo. So in this time, I also see you have the Queen of Pentacles here and the Five of Cups. All right. So maybe there, maybe for some of you, this is a time of reflection as far as even though spirit is saying no, not right now, you got these ideas. Let's turn to what's really going on here. Let's face the things that you need to be facing internally, emotionally, okay? The things that you've been kind of maybe avoiding. Your attention might be focused on something else because you have this, fuel behind you that you have ideas and passion that you want to share. But I feel like it's kind of getting, that energy is overcasting the inner energy or the inner feelings of what it is that, I feel like spirit wants you to face, that sometimes even if you get caught up in your work, even if you get caught up in the things that you feel passionate about, that's great, but sometimes they can be a distraction to what's really going on. So to take this time and to really reflect on the things that you need to reflect on in order to move forward, of course. But there's something there that needs to be reflected on. There's something there that needs to be dealt with, okay? I don't feel like you're looking at you've been avoiding it. Like I said, like you've been avoiding it. They want you to be here, okay? Because you've been avoiding it. You've been avoiding the whatever it is that because you don't want to think about it. You don't want to think about it. You don't want to think about what it is that's really bothering you. All right. You want to move into the direction of creation and getting things out. You want to work. You want to, and that is your happy place. I do feel like that's your happy place, but there's something in inwardly that needs to be dealt with. Okay. I don't know what that is exactly, but there is an internal struggle. Maybe it's if it is relationship, if it's work or whatever. There's something that's been weighing on you that you need to face and you need to say, all right, I see it. I'm going to deal with it. All right. And once you face that, once you kind of, at least acknowledge that it's there for you to make moves and choices towards healing in that area, then will spirit say, okay, now you can go do your thing. All right. Whatever it is, I don't know what it is, but I see that it's going to bring a change. Okay, it's going to make you a better person. I feel like in this death card, it's going to make you Leo better. All right. I see a flower like in that flag. It reminds me of a flower. It reminds me of something blossoming, something that's been so closed up and now it's finally opening. So that's what I have for you, Leo. Alrighty. Now we are going to move to Virgo. But I'm going to take a quick break. So, um, yeah, I'm going to take a quick break. And then I'm going to finish up with Virgo. Wait, hold on. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no, I'll just do Virgo and then take a break midway. It'll be even. I'm kind of OCD like that. So we'll do that. And it's just even. It's just even. Oh my gosh. So how have you guys been? I hope you guys are doing well. Virgo. What do we have for Virgo? What do we have for Virgo? I know I don't look at the camera that much. I don't look at the camera that much. I'm always like looking around. Sometimes even when I talk to people, this is just a side note, and I know you probably don't even want to hear about this, but whatever. But when I talk to people, if I'm talking to you in person, like I will literally talk like this, like blah blah blah, and I'll look around. I don't know what it is. Some people are like, "Why do you not look?" I mean, I can look at somebody in the eye when they're talking to me. Like I have no problem, like But when I'm talking, I'm always looking around, and I'm like, because I'm always like thinking, like I'm always in thought all the time. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I don't know why I told you that. Okay, so real quick, Virgo. I think I've done shuffle these cards enough. Virgo. Virgo. I mean, I'm seeing like similar, messages or, cards that are coming out for a lot of people. Oh, crapola. Oh, Virgo. Overall energy. Page of Pentacles. Okay, Virgo. Virgo. Okay. First of all, I feel like, okay, the devil card is out on your spread, Virgo. All right. I'm just going to let you know that off gate. So, what I'm getting here is there is an emotional offer because you have the Ace of Cups. Okay. Okay, you're having to walk away from something. Okay, you're leaving something. You're not staying around anymore. So, I'm not getting that this is an offer. I'm getting this is just something emotionally that has charged you, that has gotten you to walk away from something. All right. I feel like you're moving towards, or you're wanting to move in towards the direction of, you know, having your own independence, having your own stability, being on your own, being grounded, being, standing up. I feel like you are having to move in a direction that better suits you. And I feel like you're doing that. I feel like, Virgo, you are moving there. You are going there. You were in a mode of I feel like there was just a lot of casualness. There wasn't anything serious going on, whatever this was. There wasn't anything that was substantial, that was committed in some way. It was just a lot of lollygag and just whatever. Okay, like you got a 3 of Cups here. Okay, and it's right above the Hangman. Okay, but the Hangman's in reverse. I don't even know. Most of my cards stay upright, but whatever. So the Hangman's in reversed. So when I see the Hangman in reverse, for me, I'm getting a sense of you were being tied down. Okay. Because the energy of the Hangman, when it's not in reverse, because see, when it's in reverse, it's like you're chilling, right? When it's up, when it is in reverse, for me, I get a sense of binding. I get a sense of constriction. I get a sense of not being able to speak what it is that you want to say. I get a feel that in you were in a situation that was not serious enough, or not committed enough, or just there's just something about it that you had to leave because it was just too much playing around, and you're wanting to move towards something in your life, Virgo, that is more stable. Okay. And you want to get there. Um, and you have the energy behind it. Okay. But you want to feel the balance in that in itself. All right. You want to feel balanced. This situation did not keep you in balance. It might have even got you in trouble. Okay. It might have even got you locked up in jail. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't even know, Virgo, but I see you walking away from it. You've given thought towards it, and you know that it's something that you have to leave behind, which is good. Okay. I feel like, you know, with the devil card being here, I feel like it was something that, like I said, because like the devil card here and with his hangman, in reverse like this, it feels very binding, very constricted, like you couldn't say what you had to say, like you felt like you had no choice. Okay, but you do. And that's why you left, because you realized that you did have a choice. You realized you didn't have to be in this energy. You realized that you can move out of the situation that you're in, because there are things that are better out there for you. And you're seeing that. Okay, with the Three of Wands, like I see that sense of what's the next step that I need to make. All right, you left. You want stability. You want foundation. You want, seriousness. You want something that is very concrete in its way, that's balanced as well. Okay. And you want to move in that direction, Virgo. So, good. Move in that direction. This is what I'm telling everybody. Everybody, I feel like everybody needs to be moving in a direction. So, with the Page of Pentacles here, creating that new foundation. You are in the energy of starting, because you walked away, to create this new foundation for yourself, this new um abundance, will you say, for yourself, because ultimately you want to get to this King of Pentacles state where you are very grounded, where you are very firm, where you are very knowing of where you stand and who you are and what it is that you have in your life and what you've contributed and what you've gained and what you've worked for. Okay, Virgo, that that is where you are at. Okay, under the Page of Pentacles, we have the King of Cups. Okay, the King of Cups. So, still king, very, that masculine energy of being very firm in where you are. So that is what I have for you, the Virgo. Leave whatever this is behind and move towards the direction that you know and you feel is right for you. Okay? That is what I have to say to you, Virgo. And then I just pulled this card, and I'm going to tell you, in my mind, I was thinking, is there any last message of advice for Virgo? And here we are with the Hangman in the upright position. Enlightenment, change, okay? New way of thinking, all right? Feeling good. Y'all know that's the sense that I get. You're okay. So, okay. Anyways, I will be right back. I am taking a break for a second. And this will automatically, obviously, just resume. Hi, okay, I'm back. So, we're on Libra now. So, Libra, what do we have for Libra? Spirit. What do we have for Libra? What energy surrounds Libra for the for the new moon? Okay, guys. All right, Libras. Sorry for the noise. Kids. Libra, I swear, the Hierophant comes out, it has been coming out in your readings a lot lately. Yes, yes. Okay, Libra. Overall energy is the Three of Swords. So I'm feeling like there's still like a sense of heavy weighing on your heart, miscommunication of some sorts towards, why you're feeling that way. I do remember you having that kind of energy before. So this is something that I feel like that you're going to have to overcome, okay? You're going to have to overcome this, and I see you overcoming this. All right, you have the Hierophant here that's right over the Wheel of Fortune, all right? So definitely some type of divine guidance is in play here for you. Okay, there's a purpose. There's something that's going on with you that is driving you into this direction. So in order to get over this heartache, in order to get over this miscommunication that weighs on your heart, whatever it is, things that are being crossed, thoughts in your mind, whatever it is, I feel like Spirit is telling you, you're here. You're going to move past this. You need to have faith. You need to go with it. You also have the Sun card here. So that's happiness. All right. And I feel like with it being with the Page of Cups, that there is just a sense of like a new like a new beginning. Yes, like a new beginning, but it's very light. Okay, it's very lighthearted in it. But that's what's going to bring you the happiness. I think the heaviness of the heartache has brought you the torn, the like you're just being torn inside because you're not knowing which way or how to go towards your goal or your dream or um in your path, but it is being guided divinely to push you. Okay, so I'm feeling like the happiness is going to come in, the lightheartedness, the ease of not that so much heavy emotion will be there. You're going to be um, in a space of where you're allowed to let people in. You're allowed to feel things with other people. Okay. You're going to have a foundational grounded set in that. Like I'm feeling, grounding back to, a sense of reality to allow yourself to open up to other people, to open up to relationships or connections that you might be hesitant about, that you might be um, not so sure, which is why I get that with the Three of Swords, that heavy heart feeling of emotions there with the heart, but just in your mind thinking so much, like overthinking possibly. It's like your brain and your heart are just not communicating properly like they should. Okay, you lead with your heart. You should always lead with your heart. That's the purest thing in you. Lead with your heart, your emotions, and how you feel and where the direction is going. Spirit is telling you this. Spirit is there to help you. You're going to have to take. You're going to have to be strong through this process. I'm seeing it. It also will gain strength. Okay, it will give you the courage. Having the courage and giving you the strength. Okay, but you have to be clear in knowing the direction you want to go. All right, Libra, and taking that action and being in the moment and moving towards the things that you know to be real and true for you. It is going to take the courage to do that, but you can do that. You are guided. You are guided by the universe. You are guided by spirit to do these things. This will shift you into the direction of the sun, of the Page of Cups that I have for you. It's going to shift you into that energy of not the heaviness that you feel. It's going to be more light. It's going to be more, I say light, like the sun, light. You are going to have more light for it. And you're going to be happy and pure and genuine and authentic in who you are when you move into the direction that you need to take. Okay, you move into the direction that you need to take, that you need to take. All right, it's not going to be easy. That's why you're going to have the courage to step outside of that and move into that direction. But when you do, you're opening yourself up to these relationships, to these connections. You're opening yourself up, really, I feel like, to just a whole new idea of connecting in general. Okay, but I see, like, still having to build that foundation, and you're still having to be grounded in a sense as well, Libra. You're still having to be grounded um and present present in knowing that you're capable of doing these things. Okay, and behind the Three of Swords is the Two of Swords, so it's still that, emotional conflict. So, what I'm telling you, okay, what I'm sensing for you, Libra, is trust in yourself, trust in the universe, trust in God, trust in the divine, whatever you want to call it, your higher self. You have to trust that, because you have been being shown, okay, you have been being shown what you need to do. And you know it's going to take courage. and you know it's going to take strength. It's just the fact of you needing to move towards it. So I would say during this full moon in Taurus, I mean new moon, I keep saying full moon, the new moon in Taurus for new beginnings of such is to go ahead and take that energy and take that sword, Knight of Sword energy, and just move into that direction. You can do it. All right. You can do it. The universe has your back for it. You're going to find the happiness and the freedom, and you're going to be your true self in it and for it. Okay, Libra? So that's what I have for you. So now will move on to Scorpio. Scorpio. And Libra, don't let that shift scare you, okay? Don't let the shift, the change scare you. Don't be scared to walk into it. Get the courage to move into the direction that you know to be true. Okay? Yes. Heard. All right. So, Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio? Spirit, thank you, universe, thank you, divine. What do we have for Scorpio? Oh, this hair is itching my eye. Okay. What do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, let's see it. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Scorpio. Overall energy is the star card. So I definitely see something coming in for you that is going to be good for you. So it's something that you've probably been contemplating on for a while now, something that you've been waiting on, something that you've been thinking about. Okay. And I see that, whatever that is, it's going to be coming through for you. You have the Ace of Wands. So definitely high energy going on here. Definitely a spark of some sort that you are creating something, that you are trying to make things happen and move. You've been waiting and you've been patient, okay? With the Seven of Coins or Seven of Pentacles here, as well as the Temperance involved, I'm definitely seeing that you've been waiting. You've been waiting a long time. You've been waiting to gain the grounding that you need to move forward in your direction that you have set for yourself. You have, like I said, the Ace of Wands as well as the Ace of Swords. So, you're ready to be making moves. And what is a great, I mean, everybody is ready to make some moves here. Most of the people are making moves. Good. I want you to make moves. You should be making moves. You should be taking this new moon in Taurus and making moves. Okay. Going in the direction, creating something new for yourself. But you've been patient. You've been waiting. I'm getting a lot of feels of patience. Okay. With the Seven of Coins, with the Queen of Coins, with the Four of Coins, with the Temperance. Okay. Even over here with the Nine of Wands, you have just been waiting. I mean, I don't know what it is that you've been waiting for, but I just feel like you have just been sitting back, biding your time, waiting for the right time, waiting for things to happen, or waiting for things to come up to where you can make a move towards something. And you have been very patient. Okay, you have been showing patience, and because that you have been doing that, now is the time that you're going to get the fulfillment that you need, or that you wanted, or that you've been manifesting. Okay, you're going to be getting that reward. All right, and I see here that In some cases, maybe it is with a person. Maybe you've been waiting on somebody to get their crap together and you've been patient enough because you feel like you are connected to them in some way. I have the Lover's card here, that now they're finally ready to move towards you and you towards them, because there is this passion and knowing, okay? And maybe there is just a sexual attraction between you two. Maybe there's just an attraction in general. There's sparks flying, there's flames going. You know what I mean? Just that passion, that raw energy that's behind it. And with the clarity of knowing that this is the person that you want, you've been patient and waiting, and now they're ready. Now they're here. Now they're trying to show up, and you're going to get that wish. Okay? Like, I really feel like you're going to get that wish. I feel like this is something that, was in the works for a long time, and you've just been patient for it, and it's here, which is freaking cool. Um, and in the Lover's card, there is obviously a nude woman, and as well as in the Starred card, there's a nude woman. So I'm seeing that, in this feminine energy of the female, as it represents, um, there's that love, that caring and that love that is there. There's the adoration, the nurturing, the feminine energy that surrounds that. And now that you know, this person is coming in, you're getting the wish that you want. Now, however, I just heard that some of you, it might not be a person. It might actually just be you. It might actually be you coming in balance with yourself. Okay. Feminine energy, masculine energy coming together, and it's finally balancing out, which is probably and could be for some of you a wish for yourself. All right. The passion and the knowing that you are in a place where you want to be, and you've been waiting for this time to finally arrive, and now it is here. It has come, you know. So that could be for some of you as well. All right. So right under the star card, we have the emperor. So, standing. Yeah, standing on your ground, being very headstrong, being very knowing of who you are, where you are, independent, um, bold. Okay. Um, so that's good. That's good for you. Kudos to you, Scorpio. Own your power. Step into it for sure. For those that want it, for those that have a person out there that is moving towards you and that you're finally get to be in union with and come together with and connect with. I'm happy for you. Congratulations. Getting your wish fulfilled, Scorpio. All right, so now we are on Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what do we have for Sagittarius, Spirit? Thank you, Universe. Thank you, Divine. What do we have for Sagittarius? Oh, let me readjust myself here. I gotta sit up. Oh, my back. I'm like sitting in this chair. I need better posture. Okay, so Sagittarius. Sorry, my camera's moving. Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius spirits? Hello, guys. Welcome. 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 Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? Hmm. Sagittarius, I'm seeing here that you definitely had, you're definitely fighting for some happiness here, okay? Whether this is with somebody that you're with, whether this is a relationship, your own happiness, but you have been fighting for happiness. That is a message that I'm definitely getting through for you. You have the Ten of Swords here for your overall energy. So I'm feeling, there is a completion of something, there is an ending to something. Um, Maybe an ending of all the overthinking that you've been doing. Okay, because I see that you've been fighting for some kind of happiness here, You have the Seven of Wands and the Four of Wands. So you've been fighting for this. You've been fighting for your dream. That happy family lifestyle, the union, the marriage, whatever it is that brings you happiness. You have been fighting for it. Okay, but I see here that you're needing to feel imbalance in something. I feel like you're not in balance with something. You're not good within as far as maybe in the situation that you're at, Sagittarius. I'm getting a feeling that you're trying to make sense of something and it's not really making sense to you. You're wanting to believe that this could be something good. You're wanting to um feel like you know what's going on and you're rationalizing things in your mind because you have this caring ability within you that you want to it's like you want to believe, what is it, the benefit of the doubt. You want to give the benefit of the doubt towards the situation or person because you feel like that's the only way you can rationalize something that brings in some type of balance. Okay, that's the only way you can rationalize that this is how it's supposed to be, but you've been fighting for this happiness that you're wanting to gain, that you're wanting to have. And in that process, I do feel like you've been overthinking. But that's why I feel like your energy now is going to come to the end of that. Like you're going to complete that. You're not going to overthink no more. Okay? You've been thinking. You've been, you know, resting and taking a break, trying to feel the ways of which ways things are going. Um or whatever or whatnot because you're wanting to build up with somebody. You're wanting to be partner. You're wanting to build. You're wanting to start something new with somebody in a new beginning of sorts, but you want it to be strong. Okay, you're wanting it to be strong because that's part of the happiness that you're trying to fulfill within you, and you've been fighting for that. You've been really trying to work through that, okay, and sticking by and being there and trying to see the benefit of the doubt and trying to give, one, two, three, four, five chances to the situation or person. But it's going to come to a point where you are no longer going to you're not going to want to deal with that no more. You're going to want to rest your mind. Okay, you're going to want to rest it. You don't want, if you can't have, if you don't see it going somewhere, Sagittarius, if you don't feel like that situation is going to even start anything, it is time for you to end it. You're like done. You're like, I can't keep overthinking this. I can't keep being in conflict with something and constantly having to go back to myself and figure this out. You're rationalizing, like I said, the you're rationalizing the balance in whatever the situation or relationship is, and you've been fighting for it. Okay, but it's time for you to end this overthinking about it. It's time to release it. It's time to let it go. It's not going nowhere. It's not feeling like it's going nowhere. You're finding yourself in this loop of constantly rationalizing and going back within yourself and rethinking, rationalizing, coming back, fighting for this happiness, still not making sense to you, going back in. Like there is a cycle going on here, Sagittarius. And it's time now, especially in the new moon in Taurus, to be strong about it and bull through it. You know what I mean? And realize it for what it is so you can start something new. Right under that is the Sun card. Okay? It's time to find that happiness, the real, authentic, true happiness for yourself. Let go. Complete this cycle. Complete the cycle of back and forth, of overthinking, of rationalizing the situation or the relationship or whatever it is. The happiness that you find is going to always be within yourself and where you belong. It's not going to be because or for somebody else. Yes, Sagittarius. Happiness with other people, can add on to the essence of your own happiness, but your true happiness within is always going to be your true authentic self and who you are and where you stand. Because when you're good with yourself, everything else is good. When you're good with you, You don't have to no longer sit here and fight for it. Because why? When you're good and you feel good, Sagittarius, and you love yourself and you know where you are, what happens is you don't care. You stand in your truth, you stand in your place, and you radiate that vibration, that high vibration that you feel. And what happens is you will attract that happiness. You are like the sun, you are the light, and you will attract. People will come towards you because you're warming, you're true. You won't have to fight for this no more. This will come automatically just because of where you are. Do you understand? So I'm really feeling for you is that you need to complete this cycle. You need to start a new a new you, Sagittarius. You need to change the way you're thinking about your situation and more focus. Instead of focusing on the situation, you need to focus on yourself. You need to focus on yourself. I'm going to get one little bit of advice for you, Sagittarius, from Spirit. What is the advice for a Sagittarius? What is the advice for Sagittarius? You want happiness? You want it? You want to have stability? Do you want to have partnership in your foundation and your stability? Then you need to have faith in yourself, have faith in God, the universe, and where it's telling you. Okay, you have to feel that. You have to get in tune with your higher self here. Okay, and it will lead you to this happiness, to this foundation, to this partnership. All right. That's the advice that I have for you, Sagittarius. Take this new moon in Taurus, use it, harness it. Okay. All right. So now we're going to move to Capricorn. Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn spirit? For Capricorn. Cappies. Capricorn. Oh my goodness. Capricorn. All right. One more shuffle, spirit. One more shuffle. Thank you. Excuse the noise if you can hear it. Capricorn. Capricorn. Well, your energy definitely came out here with a double card. Your energy. Let's see. Wow. All right, Capricorn. Overall energy is the King of Cups. Okay. Okay. So, what I'm getting from this for you is I'm getting I'm getting you're emotionally strong on the outside. You're very delicate on the inside right now. You're very delicate on the inside. I feel like when I look at that card, I feel like you're tired. You're tired. You're you're emotionally drained in some way, even though you're putting on a very good front, Capricorn, of being strong emotionally. Your cup is empty and you want it full. But let's keep going. Okay. So I see you working towards some kind of peace. Okay, you are working towards some kind of, you're trying to get there. Capricorn, you're trying to get to a point where you're good with yourself and you're feeling independent. And not that you're not independent, but your internal feelings of just feeling good overall. There's that struggle there. Like with that King of Cups, with that emotion, Capricorn, I really feel like you're putting on a good front. to make everybody feel like you are strong and you know it. I mean, and that's okay because we all do that. We do that. We've done that. I've done that. But really, you're hurt inside. Like deep down, you are hurt. You know, like you're just you're emotionally drained. You're emotionally you're just empty, you know, like not empty like in the sense like you have no emotion. It's just that you're wanting to feel loved. We all want to feel loved, okay? And I feel like you're working towards this place to receive this emperor energy. Like you're working towards getting to this empress energy because you want to just feel good. You want to feel calm. You want to feel serene. You want to feel independent. You want to feel like a woman. No, I'm just joking. But you just wanting to feel the love. Okay? You're just wanting to feel the love. And you've been through so I feel like you've been through so much, Capricorn. So much waiting around for this person or this situation to come around. It's just you're just been waiting. You've just been waiting and just waiting and thinking about your next step. And waiting for something to blossom from whatever the situation is. But I feel like I feel sad. Oh my God. I feel like you've just been waiting so long for this and it's not coming. I understand this is the Four of Cups. Okay. So guys, don't I understand the book meaning of this, but this is not what I get from this card. No. What I get from this card is a person sitting there sad and waiting because I see this cup as an offer that they're wanting, but I feel like it's more of a dream, you know? Like they're dreaming, they're hoping to get that cup. So you and I'm feeling like this is energy that has surrounded you in the past or maybe it still does, but you're just you're wanting that happiness. You're wanting to feel the love. You're wanting to have love in your life, Capricorn. Okay, and you've been through that waiting process. Okay, you've been your God, I feel like your heart has been broken. Oh my gosh, oh my God, I'm not gonna cry. Okay, I feel like your heart has been broken. Okay, this is your energy, your devil energy. Okay, and I see this as you just in general, Capricorn, that's representing you. And here it is, the sadness, the loss, the feeling of you wanting to get your cups filled and look, they keep getting spilt over. Okay? But I always see in this card there's always that hope because there's always those two that are standing there. There's always that hope. All right. So, even though the devil card is here, I'm really feeling for you. It's just a representative of you. That this is a direct message to Capricorn itself. Like this, you've been feeling this way. All right. You're having to break that attachment. Obviously you had to, or maybe you've had some kind of not obsession, but you've had an attachment to that situation or person. This is why it's just so heartbreaking, you know. And I do feel the sadness, you know. And you are Capricorn, you are putting up a good front, okay? But I feel the sadness. I feel the sadness. And so right here, I got the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Cups here. So what I'm getting for you, I'm feeling the notion that this is something that is in the future, in the works, in where you're wanting to work towards. I'm getting the idea too, or the that obviously is not the end of it, and there are going to be options available for you. There is going to be plenty of love that is going to come towards you, and some of them are going to be crappy, yeah, but some of them are going to be wonderful. All right, and these opportunities are going to come towards you. So it's not the end all. And I know you know that, Capricorn. I know um, you are putting on a very hard front right now with how you feel and in your emotions. I feel your sadness. I feel the longing for love. I feel the longing for wanting a companion, maybe even just wanting a person that just is there. Like a stand up person that's going to be around, that's going to give you the love and care and affection and the attention and all that stuff that you desire. All right. Because I feel like for you, you have, you're a hard worker, okay? And you work towards the goals that you want. But I feel like when it comes to the emotional relationship standpoints, Capricorn, sometimes you can be a little bit, I don't want to say obsessive, but you can be a little bit over in it, when they say people fall hard, like I feel like you can get emotionally attached very quickly in some way when somebody comes towards you. I feel like you're needing to, I don't want to say guard yourself, but you're needing to be aware of how you're feeling and how attach to others, and try not to overly um God, what's the word? I hate to say this, but like not overly attached, but keep it in a good, clean distance so you won't get your heart broken, but still allow your heart to be open. I don't know if that makes any sense. Okay. Because I do see these options coming in for you, these offers, these things of love, because they're cups that are coming in. But yeah, some of them aren't going to be so great, but some of them, are going to be wonderful and full of, surprise. And here, this person right here, hey, that could be the person, you know, you just don't know, you don't see them yet. But you have the Queen of Cups here, all right? And you have the King of Cups. So you're going to be moving from this energy of that I felt for this King of Cups into this Queen of Cups. So it's a little bit softer. I think you're going to be a little more vulnerable, and opening up to how you're really feeling, not having this hard front. And I feel like once you can face that, um, once you can shed this hard front that you're projecting off, that you're emotionally stable and you're good and I got this, I know. Great. That is wonderful that you want to say positive affirmations towards yourself. But are you really dealing with it internally? Are you really self-reflecting in yourself, and handling it, and you know what I mean? And identifying with that so you can move forward and really knowing, not giving you affirmations to boost you up, but really giving you the knowledge in order to move past that situation and come in clear clarity of that. And I feel like you'll get there because you're going to move into this softer, more vulnerable energy towards yourself. And this is going to bring in the offers and the options that are going to come towards you. Okay, in other parts of the area of love or situations or anything like that. You you have been waiting. Okay, I'm gonna give you some advice. I know I didn't do all of you, but I just sometimes I feel like that it needs to be done. Okay, so I do see there is balance that is coming your way here. Okay, so even if you're feeling, empty right now or feeling a little off scale, there's going to be a balance that is going to be heading your way once you identify what it is that really, what is breaking your heart. Even if you have to talk to somebody and be completely honest and truthful, I mean, yes, you need to be talking to yourself. Yes, you need to be true with yourself, but you know, sometimes it's okay to be open and vulnerable to a point where you allow that truth to come out. All right. And I'm feeling like when you find what that truth is of why do you feel this way, why, you ask yourself, why do I feel sad? Why do I feel lonely? Why do I feel like I can't potentially get anybody? I am not saying that as any of you guys. I'm just using that as a pose. When you ask yourself that and you really dig and think, why do I feel like that? When you find the answer, it is very freeing and you're more aware of it. And this in turn will bring you the balance that is needed for equal give and take for you, for any relationship. Okay. You also have the Page of Cups here. So I'm feeling like, there is something to come in. There is going to be a more light-hearted feel, a relationship potentially that's coming in, a new relationship coming in, friendliness, fun, play. I feel like emotionally, um, you'll be not, it won't be as heavy feeling, and you'll be showing who you are, especially with the Queen of Cups here. So that is what I have for you, Capricorn. I wish you the best. Take this energy of the new moon, make those steps to identifying things about you so you can make new beginnings for yourself. All right. Now we move on to Capricorn. We move on to Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. And then Pisces. So, Spirit, what do we have for Aquarius? Thank you. We have Aquarius. We have Aquarius. Oh, my back, guys, my back. Okay. My kids are probably getting restless out there. I was like, okay, I gotta go finish the other half real quick. I had to make them something to eat. That's what I had to do. And then I'm like, hurry up and get done, but they're probably like, crazy. So let's get this done. Let's get it done. All right, we are on Aquarius. Whew. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Aquarius? Let's see. One more shuffle. Okay, Aquarius. Wow, overall energy, you have the Eight of Wands. So we are ready to take action here, I feel. You're ready to take action. So you have the Three of Cups and the Queen of Wands. All right. So what I'm getting here is it's time to make moves. Okay, Aquarius, it's time to make moves. You know, it's you're growing up here. Like you're like, you know what? I got to man up. I got to adult. It's time for me to adult. I've been playing around too dang on much, too much. I got things that I need to do. Okay. I do see that you're a very independent person, Aquarius. Your ideas, the things that you think of, you're very independent in your way. You have this stability going on for you. I feel like you with the King of Pentacles here and the Nine of Pentacles, there is a definite feel of stability. There's a definite feel of, you know, you got your stuff on lock. I feel like it's like you're putting your mind to something and you're just gonna follow through with it, right? With this passion that's ignited behind you with the Queen of Wands, okay, you're letting go of you're letting go of all the other mess, and you're like, I gotta get back on track here. Like I gotta do some stuff. I gotta get some stuff. You had your fun. You had your time to play games, and now you're just making moves. You're working, all right. You're working on something. You're constructing something. You're building something. Building, financial gain, perhaps building a foundation. Well, whatever it is, you are definitely working on something, and you're very focused on it. You're taking that chance here. Okay, I feel like you are taking this chance in order to, ignite whatever this is that's behind the Queen of Wands here. All right, you're seeing it too. I feel like you're definitely envisioning what it is that you want to get and where you want to go. Awesome. I see, the wands there is just signifying like passion behind it, like you're very focused. You are very focused in this. All right. This is going to bring about a change. All right. This is going to bring about a change in something within you. I definitely feel like it's within you, within your situation. because you're making these moves, you're very focused, you're working on your foundation, you're working on money perhaps, you're very independent, you're very grounded, you are just Aquarius. You are in your zone. Oh my gosh. That is what I'm getting, very just in your zone. Was it you that had that reading the other day when I did the all signs that just you're wanting to follow through with something? I don't know if it was you, Aquarius, or not, but I am seeing that you've got this idea, all right, and you are running with it, and you are so freaking focused. I'm sorry, but that is what I'm feeling. You are so focused, determined, and ready to go. Like, I don't really think you're going to be unstoppable with this energy of Eight of Wands behind you. I really don't. I don't feel like it is. You have the devil card behind you. So with that, I'm feeling like you are breaking loose of a lot of things and realizing that you have to let go of whatever other things that's holding you back. And maybe it was just the Cups energy of just kind of like, cutting loose, not really being serious. And now you're realizing I gotta buckle down. And you're doing it. You're definitely doing it for sure. Okay, behind the devil is the King of Wands. So yes, you're doing it. You're staying focused. You're staying true to who you are, where you want to be. I don't feel like you're going to I don't really feel like you're gonna get like off your path here. I feel like you have a very concise focus. Like you are going to start what you're finishing. There's no doubt. And you know that it's going to bring about change. All right. You're already seeing it. You're already seeing it. And you know it's going to bring about change. And that's why you're doing it because you know it. So, yeah, go Aquarius. Take on this new moon energy and create new things. I see it. I feel it. All right. Last one, the Pisces. The Pisces. The last one. The Pisces. Okay. So, Pisces. Oh, my hair. Um, let's get started. Okay, Pisces. So what do we have for Pisces spirit? Thank you, universe. Thank you, divine. What do we have for Pisces? I know I keep looking up there because it's my window and I like looking outside. Okay. It's so random sometimes. You know what? I really want a donut. I have, from our birthday, my birthday was April 19th, and I was supposed to make a cake for myself. Yeah, I'm making a cake for myself. And I still got it in there. I haven't even made it. Maybe I'll do that when I get off here. Should make a cake. Sounds good right now. I really want something sweet, and I am just not a sweet person. Like, I'm not. But that cake sounds really good. But maybe I'm just hungry. All right, Pisces. What do we have for Pisces spirit? Thank you, universe. Thank you, divine. What do we have for Pisces? Oh my gosh. One more shuffle. Okay, Pisces. Pisces. Gosh, everybody I feel like is like kind of similar in some energies. Okay, that's good because the new moon should bring about change in some ways and a beginning of some sorts, right? All right, so Pisces, I have the Nine of Cups for you for your overall energy. So that is good. That means you are working towards some kind of wish fulfillment here. That means you're working towards a happiness, feeling good, content where you are. Um, but I do feel like you're wanting to strive for that 10, the ultimate happiness. But you're good where you're at right now. So what I see for you, Pisces, is you definitely have this forward movement energy about you because funny, just like the Aquarius, I'm getting that you've had something, that you've had your mind set on, you've had, your outlook, you've already planned something, you're already envisioning something, and I feel like you are definitely taking the energy and moving towards that. You're really moving towards that, Pisces, with the Three of Wands and the Chariot behind it. I feel like it's a very giving you the momentum to move towards that vision that you're thinking of or that you have, or the idea. I see that you have been in conflict and in contemplation about something, and having to feel like you've had to work, but in some way, conflict. Seven of Swords. I mean, Seven of Wands. I'm getting a feel that you've definitely had to work your way through it, drudge through it, get through it, tear down a couple of things that were in your way in order to get through this idea of which way or direction that you were wanting to head. I feel like you worked through that. You worked through that energy with the creativity energy that's behind the wands and the passion to get you through that conflict of choice and where you want to go. So I feel like you do have a clear vision now, especially with that Three of Wands there. You do have a clear vision. You do have a clear idea. You do see where you're going to go with this. And that's why you're taking that Chariot and you're moving towards it and taking that energy behind it and moving towards it. I'm just going to say with the new moon in Taurus, take that energy as well. It's very headstrong. It's very, direct in getting through it, as well. And with the Taurus also, they're very grounded in a way. I don't want to say methodical, but they tend to move in a very, um, I feel like they move in a very calculated way. They observe, they take their time, but they know where they're heading and they're always beginning with the end in mind. So I also see here for you, Pisces, that you know, with this idea that you have, you're gaining. Well, you've had ideas. You have the Hangman, but you're seeing it in a different way. I'm definitely feeling you're feeling laxed about it. You know that you're on the right track. You're not feeling any like qualms about your situation or where you're going. You're pretty, well intuitively knowing that you're going to move into this direction and you've made that decision. And somebody is calling me. I do apologize. Hold on, guys. Okay, so anyways, whatever. So, I do see you, Pisces, that you are definitely, hanging in there. No, but you're just laid back, hanging out. I don't feel like you're having any, like I said, qualms about anything. You're feeling good. You're enlightened in a sense. You have a new idea, a new outlook. Um, and I think you're just going with that because intuitively you know that's where you want to be. Nurturing your foundation. That's what I'm getting from that. Nurturing, where you're beginning, taking care of, the start of this journey that you're going to be on in order to get the things, or whatever this vision is that you see. I also feel like here with the Seven of Pentacles, that you realize this is going to take some time to move towards it, but you have the energy and the gumption behind it with the Chariot. I do definitely feel like it's something that's going to move in very quickly, very fast to get to your happiness. But I do see that there is going to be something that is going to be had from this. Like there is going to be abundance that is going to be brought from this. When I'm looking at this card, I'm getting a sense of that things are growing, right? Obviously the pinnacles are growing on this tree, but I feel like they are going to be plucked. I feel like, you're here working on it and you're tending to it, and maybe you're sitting here still, figuring out which way to maneuver to the next step. But ultimately, I'm getting the feeling that you are going to be able to pluck those pinnacles. You're going to be able to put them in your pocket, okay? And the Hierophant here with this card, what it suggests to me, or what it really tells me, is you are on the path that you're, like I said, Pisces, you're enlightened to the fact that and where you need to be and where you need to go. Okay. um you want your happiness and you're moving towards it, with that Nine of Cup overall. So I do get a feeling that you're overall just good, like you are good. And you're happy. You want that 10. I feel like you really want that 10. The Hierophant here tells me that you're very intuitively knowing that, very in tune with yourself. Like, I'm getting very in tune with yourself and knowing the direction that you want to go. That's why I feel like also, when you were in this conflict, you knew what steps you had to take in order to cipher through what it is that you needed to cipher through, because intuitively you just know. Okay, you just know. I don't know how to say it, but you just know. Um so I hope you get to your 10 of cups. I do, and I feel like you will. I feel like you'll be plucking those coins off that bush in time. I feel like uh you have a clear direction on where you want to go, and I feel like you're definitely going to be going through it. I'm going to give you some advice real quick. Here, do we have any advice for Pisces? Do we have any advice for Pisces? One more shuffle. So there it is. So you definitely have. I see you got the Six of Swords. So you're moving in the direction to where you know that you need to be going. That is what I'm getting from this. You have already started your journey. You've already started moving into, you know, the calmness. All right, which I've told you, I already felt like that calmness about you. You're moved. There you go. You got your pentacle. The the abundance that you're going to be plucking. Well, here it is. It's going to be offered towards you, as well as we have the Lovers cards here. With this Lovers card here, I'll tell you what, Pisces, what I get from that, because I know typically you might think, oh, it's lovers. Da, da, da. No, what I'm getting is this. There's a divine play out here. You see there. There's the angel that's above it. Okay, so I'm not even really looking or focusing on the two people or the lovers per se. I'm seeing this person that is over it all. I am seeing this person that is looking over you, looking over the situation that is be had, and said, I have this control, or I'm overlooking you and I'm guiding you, not control, but I'm guiding you through this process. That's what I'm getting for this Lovers card. So have faith in that. And like I said, you're very intuitive anyways. I do feel that, and I feel like you are moving into the direction that you need to move in, Pisces. So, I mean, overall good things for you. So I hope you take this new moon energy in Taurus and use it to your advantage. And guys, that is it. So now I am going to go eat me something. Oh, my hair is so long. Look how long my hair is. I really need to cut it. So for all of that has stopped by, I appreciate it. Thank you. I love you guys. Mwah. Please subscribe, hit that like button. I would appreciate that as well. And much love and light towards you. Goodness, towards you in this new moon season. All right, take that new moon and Taurus and own it. Own it. All right. Have a good day, guys. Bye.